What's going on, everyone? It's time for another horror film review. Today we're going to talk about an indie horror film called the Hopewell Haunting. It was released sometime in 2023 and it was directed by Dane Sears, who only did one other film, Hit in the Cycle. But yeah, so the Hopewell Haunting. Well, a young couple from the mountains range comes down and settles in a new farmhouse. Takes place probably in like the 1920s, 1930s, and yeah, ends up being haunted by an evil spirit. So they go and spend the night in a church, and they try to get the priest or the bishop or whatever to go and bless the house and see if he could get the evil out. Now the bishop tries twice and fails, but he becomes his obsession, and he tries to lure out the evil spirit and vanquish it as best he can for the couple. Overall, this film was very atmospheric. The music and sound design in this was really well done, and also the cinematography was really good. The acting's hit and miss depending on what your preference is and stuff. Some of the characters seem pretty wooden, and a lot of the main character, the bishop or priest or whatever, he did a good job though. Yeah. Overall, I thought the story. This isn't going to be for everyone. This type of movie. If you're going in thinking it's going to be like The Conjuring and stuff like I did, you're going to be disappointed. So, luckily, I like atmospheric horror as much as the more in-your-face jump scare type of horror stuff. But yeah, so this one does have some very creepy moments in it, and has some good dark visuals, to say the least. Now, some of the makeup and stuff looks a little cheesy and stuff like that, but that's what you get with like low budget independent films and stuff. So, but by no means does it throw it off or anything. It definitely suits it more, and it works to its advantage with the evil aspects of the film. Now, um, it is a basically a 2 or 3 location shoot, so it was basically uh, 3 different areas that you jump back and forth. It looks like they shot it all on one big plot of land with like 2 or 3 buildings, and then they shot it there. Also, it looked like a non-livable house though, which is weird because it looks like they probably just got one filmed in like an abandoned building or a building that hasn't been touched in a while that someone owned. They were able to rent out cheaply and stuff. So that might throw people off too, because there's like, this is supposed to be a house that someone's living in, but it looks really decrepit and boring. But also it's kind of suits the story too, because it's just mountain range people trying to come and resettle, and they don't have any money or anything like that. So the church hooks them up with this house. Yeah. Overall, I thought the story was very bleak and bland, though. There's not much to it. A lot of like just like preaching and stuff like that, and praying and things, and it doesn't really add to anything. It's like a really slow atmospheric build to it, and that's probably not going to sit well with most people and stuff. But that's where the sound design comes in and really makes it unnerving, even when you're looking at pretty much nothing for half the film. Um, Overall, I thought the characters in the film, most of them didn't really need to be a part of it. They're just there to, I guess, and to make it a little more interesting, maybe. But for the most part, I thought the characters kind of were pointless and didn't really need to be a part of the story beside the 3 main ones. And the wife didn't even need to be in the movie. All she did was whimper and whine for over half the film. So yeah, overall, I thought the Hopewell Haunting was a pretty slow and dull movie. It does have some pretty good creepy aspects and atmospherics to it, but it's not going to be for everyone, and I thought it was okay at best. So I'm going to give the Hopewell Haunting a 1.5. I wasn't really huge into it. This is more for people like who like I am the pretty thing that lives in the house, or maybe even The Witch. If you like that movie, you might like this, because I absolutely love The Witch, but this one I wasn't really huge into it. But I know some people that said this one was good in that sort of vein. So they're kind of similar in those aspects. So if you like those films, you'll probably find this one interesting. But for me, It wasn't really my thing, but it did have some cool creepy visuals at least. So yeah, but if you want to check it out, it is free on Tubi. I'll link it down below so you can check it out and watch it for free. There's ads in it, but they only pop up once in a while, so at least it's free and you can go check it out there. It's also on Prime. That's where I watched it originally. So yeah, but also make sure you check out my Instagram, so I always post clips of films and review in the future on my stories. I have the film time hashtags and subject on film and hashtags, so you're aware of it. Also, my Letterbox is down below at Derek P Reviews. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. And my Twitter is down below at reviews_Derek. So follow me on those platforms. Stay in loop with this channel. Like this video, share it so more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. If you have any films or film franchises in any genre and on any streaming service that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment them down below. Try my best to get them as soon as I can, and if I can find them. Make sure you subscribe. Hope we'll find some weird, obscure, and odd they probably never thought of checking out together. And also, so you hear my opinions on popular films, some classic films, and reviews on other things as well. And don't forget to ring that bell because we're going to go on Shudder because they just put on We Are Still Here, which is a film I really want to check out. So we'll be talking about that in the next review. And continue on the spooky stuff for October. So yeah, hopefully we're finding some cool stuff for you to check out. And yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. Yeah, that's it for this one. So yeah, watch out for all those haunted, decrepit old buildings that you might be able to stay in, and watch out for those evil ghosts trying to attack you. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. So until then, cheers.